I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Daniel Slaviero. He is the CEO of Copel. Daniel, it is wonderful to have you back on Floor Talk, this time in person. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. It's a proud to be here at your show and on the floor.
Thank you. All right, so Daniel, I want to talk to you about becoming a true corporation. Your controlling shareholder announced that he intends to transform the company into a true corporation. Tell me, where are you in the process and why is this beneficial to Copel?
This was a big announcement last week for Copel. So we're gonna become a true corporation, intend to be next year, 2023. And this is gonna be very important to the company to put the high levels of competition on the energy sector. So we are enthusiastic with this movement and so many benefits could come with this. Higher governance competition skills with our competitors. And one of the main reasons why we're doing that is to keep our main assets. On the HPP, we have a huge hydro generation which will extend his concession from next year. So this is going to be an important issue to us to renew for the next 30 years. This HPP represents 30% of our generation matrix. So big news, big investments for the company here.
Now, last week you hosted Copel Day in Sao Paulo. You announced the decarbonization of your energy generation matrix. How are you going to accomplish this?
We launched our 2030 vision, and one of the main pillars on that is decarbonization of the entire matrix. So by now, Copel matrix, generation matrix is 94% renewables, but we intend to do 100% renewable. We think this can give us very competitive advantage in the future, and we have a thermal plant which we will de-invest this for next year. So to be 100% hydro, solar, and wind, I think we're going to be very important and be recognized with this ESG agenda from our investors.
Okay, so talk to me more about your ESG agenda. What have you defined?
ESG is not something new for the company. The company is almost 70 years old. We always took care of the environmental, the social, and the governance. And this 2030 agenda, the decarbonization is one of the pillars, electrification of our fleet, and the short-term incentive for the executives on the company, 30% is attached to this ESG metric. So I think Copel is one of the first movers on the ESG agenda. I think this is going to be very important to us and to our investors.
All right, and Daniel, what does Copel envision for the future in terms of growth, and how does this fit into your sustainable agenda?
Copel is one of the biggest integrated company in Brazil. We intend to be top 3 for the next decade and be relevant on the 4 segments that we work on: generation, transmission, distribution, and trading. So on the generation, our goals are to increase at least 2 giga, increase on the transmission side, at least 2,000 kilometers in transmissions line, and to grow in our distribution segment. So they came out of the 2030 agenda, and we are very excited to execute our strategic plan and to be a true corporation company.
All right, well, lots to celebrate there. You're going to be ringing the closing bell to highlight that.
Yeah, today it's a very important day. It's the 25th anniversary for Copel in New York Stock Exchange. So we were the first electrical company in Brazil to be here in the US, and it's very important to our growth plan and to our strategic plan to be here close to the US investors and close to the market.
All right, well, wonderful to have you here in person. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk, Daniel.
Thank you so much. It's a very pleasure, and congratulations for all your audience and your show here.
Thank you so much. Thank you.